Hey guys, Spray and Pray here, and welcome to my, I guess, recording studio. I don't know, it's kind of my room, too. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little tour. Please ignore my cat scratching at the door. There's a reason why I'm doing a tour, is because I got a new computer, but I'm just gonna give you guys a little pan around. Yeah, don't look at the mirror. Gotta get over that. Alright. The reason why I'm not showing you the mirror is because I'm not wearing pants. Or I am wearing pants, depending on what you want to imagine. If you watched my that's my Assassin's Creed costume. I wore it in a video one time. Shut up, cat, go away. I'm trying to be in this video too, goddamn. Every video they want to be in it. That's my Galileo thermometer, my headphones, and my recording stuff. Got some videos open, I'm watching a video. I was watching, I think, Drifter or something, whatever. Anyways, the reason why we're showing you this, or I'm showing you this, is because I want to show you my new computer. Alright. I just built it 2 days ago. And I've been really tired and busy at work, so I haven't had a chance to show you. I bet you can't guess which one the new one is. Okay, yeah, you guessed it. It's the big-ass one. This is my old one, which is actually very big. You just can't tell. I'm going to grab a soda can and put it on it so you can tell. First, we'll go ahead and grab Dr. Pepper. I love me some Dr. Pepper. We're going to put this on there. Alright, let's see. Look, see? That's the soda can on my thing. This is how tall it is. Look at that, everybody has a soda can. Yeah, it's pretty big. Okay, this is my new one. Look at that. Soda can. There's a top. It's like a freaking skyscraper. This is like the definition of tower. Anyways, I'll put it on top just so you guys get an idea. Don't worry, it's not open. Anyways, I'm going to pull some of this shit out of the way so we can get a good look inside, and be right back. Alright guys, so this is actually the second time I'm recording this. The first time I didn't take the window off, which is now over there, and it looked terrible because you couldn't actually see anything. Also, I got my light on my phone to actually be on while I'm recording, so it looks a lot brighter in the case. Unfortunately, I don't have any LEDs or anything in there, so it's really hard to see anything. But with this light, it makes it easy. So, I figure we could go from top to bottom. First thing up at the top is a fan. I installed this just now, actually. This is actually a day after the first part of this video, so I made some improvements. I installed some thermal paste on the processor, as well as I've been messing around with the airflow a little bit. Instead of having the water cooler radiator as a, like, pushing air out that way, I'm now having it come in this way. So instead of the CPU getting warmish air from the inside of the case, it's now just drawing directly from the cooled outside air. I'm trying to move these cords around a little bit and make it a little bit more ergonomic in here. Now, I've been getting a little bit better temperatures now, so I'm really happy with this new way design. It usually maxes out at about 60 to 65 degrees on 100% CPU usage, so I'm kind of really liking that. It's pretty awesome. Anyways, so moving over to this side, I have a CD drive, and that's why we're coming down here. So you can see my ugly CD drive. It's really shitty. It was like $17. Thinking about, it's nice to have though, you know, honestly. A CD drive comes in handy, not as much as you think it would anymore, but every once in a while, especially like to install Windows, pretty much that's all I use it for. Anyways, moving on, let's go ahead and talk about RAM. I got two Corsair 8GB sticks. Can fit up to 32 gigabytes in this motherboard, so maybe I'll do that eventually. Not right now, because RAM's like really freaking expensive for no reason. Moving on further, the actual board itself is an Asus motherboard. I really like it because it kind of looks cool, I guess. It's got a little bit of a gold finish to it, although the white you can like barely tell. Anyways, the liquid cooler is really nice. I was hoping that I could take a look and see if any of my thermal paste was oozing out, but I highly doubt it, just because I can't see anything down there. And judging by the operating temperatures, I would say that it's pretty good. Anyways. Moving down further, we have the two graphics cards here. These are both GTX 980s. As you can see, I'll take you down there. GTX 980. Yep, back out of there. Alright. Yeah, so those graphics cards are really nice. I got them in SLI. Kind of hoping to get a little bit more frames per second out of them later on, but it's probably just because the drivers are pretty new. Maybe other offshoot issues. I could probably optimize them a little bit better. Anyways, they're looking very nice. The fans on them are very cool. They shoot the exhaust, like the hot air, they shoot it out the back. And that's the reason why I wanted that is because obviously I have two of them, and I'd really suck if, you know, all the hot air was just getting blown on the other one. So yeah, the air actually comes out back here. Although I am kind of concerned by the small size for the exhaust port, but they look like they're working alright. Anyways, moving on down further, we have my EVGA 1000 watt power supply. This was by far the nicest thing that came, in the nicest box out of all these things. It came with, like, instead of anti-static bags, like the very expensive 980s, it came in like a silk pouch. It was so cool and nice, and I'm going to keep that box forever. Anyways, over here, my hard drives, I have 3 hard drives currently, probably going to get some more eventually. Starting out at the bottom, we have my solid state drive. That's where I have Windows. It's 250 gigs, so I put a few games on there too, as well as like my editing software and things like that, just so that they run quickly. Next up is there's a 4 terabyte drive, Seagate drive. It's kind of crappy. Got it from work, got a discount, so it was okay. And I use that for video storage. So like all my YouTube videos, I record them to there. Then at the top, I got a Western Digital blue. Kind of disappointed that I didn't get a black, but we don't sell those at Best Buy, so I couldn't get it with my employee discount. I actually got this one for free because I had a bunch of like reward certificates or whatever. Anyways, so that's about all the outside parts. Let's go ahead and take a look at the case itself a little bit. It has some very nice cord management. As you can see, all my cords are kind of behind the little backplate there where the motherboard is. Well, at least as much as I can. Obviously, these huge red ones here, you can't put in the back just because the connector's right next to it, so there's really no point in even routing it behind. But anyways, yeah, I got 2 case fans up here. They're really nice. I kind of, like, I don't know, I wish I had more fans, so I'm probably going to be adding those. The front of it comes off here. You just got to press these 2 buttons. Boom. You can clean that filter. Filter comes out. So, going to be trying to do that at least once a week. Alright, so that's my computer, guys. If you have any questions about my build, go ahead and put them in the comments below. We're going to move on to some benchmarks where I'm going to show you some Battlefield 4 gameplay with the frame rate counter up in the top. This is just a little bit of a few benchmarks that I took in Battlefield 4. As you can see, I don't really ever drop below 60 frames per second. My monitor only has a 60 Hz refresh rate, so I mean, I can't really see more than 60 frames a second anyways, so that kind of is okay. I'm kind of concerned, however, just because these graphics cards, you know, they're so new and they were very expensive. They probably should give me a few more frames per second than this, but I think that has to do with 2 things. One, I would say I haven't properly optimized my computer yet, because I'm just working on it still, trying to get it to be a little cooler, trying to get the graphics and, the CPU to run a little bit better, and I'm sure once that happens, I'll get a nice boost in frames, probably maybe get like at least a solid 120 pretty much all the time. And then I also think that the graphics drivers for the cards are a little, they're premature pretty much still. They just came out. They haven't been refined fully. They're still kind of a little bit low the Titan for like the last generation super mega graphics card, even though eventually they'll most likely get better after the drivers are updated more and more, and as new games come out, as they're more refined, I'm sure I'll also get another boost in frame rate. So I'm hoping that maybe eventually, a little bit later in perhaps Battlefield's life cycle, it could be getting more around 160 to 180 average, but I mean, like I said, I only got a 60 refresh rate monitor anyways, but I'm hoping to upgrade in the future. So right now it's not really a big a deal, and I'm definitely getting that 30 frames a second for YouTube, so you guys really can't notice a difference either, except for the little number changing up in the top. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It's really cool to build your own computer, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I hope that I can get it super optimized and running super crazy frames per second, and I'll definitely show that off to you guys when I do. Thanks so much for watching. Spray and pray out.